Hi, this is John Hayes at the International Franchise Expo at the Javits Center in New York City, June 16 through 18. There are some 400 different franchise exhibitors here with investments that range from below $10,000 to as much as $1 million to invest in a franchise that you could start on your own. These are people who come to this expo, thousands of people from all over the world who might have an interest in starting a business for themselves, but not by themselves, because a franchisor provides an operating system. If you buy a franchise and open it in a new location, you're going to have to start it from scratch. So from day one, where you don't have any customers coming in, no cash flow coming in, and it might take 30, 60, 90 days for you to start building up your business. But a different option available to you is to buy an existing franchise, or what we call a franchise resale. But a resale seems to be a dirty word in America when it comes to franchising. People get the idea that if you're reselling a franchise, there must be something wrong with that franchise, when in fact, it may be that the original franchisee has decided it's time to retire, it's time to move on, it's time to do something else, it's time to sell the equity in my business. One of the best reasons for buying a franchise is to sell a franchise someday. You buy a franchise, you make a low investment, and after several years, 10 years or 12 years, 15 years, you decide it's time for retirement or it's time to move to another locale and you want to sell your franchise. You're going to sell the equity that you build up in the franchise. Now, you likely will pay more on a resale because it has equity already built up. It's already an ongoing business with reoccurring sales as opposed to starting up brand new. So as an example, here on this franchise resales board, there are lots of opportunities for people who want to buy an existing franchise. This happens to be a wireless zone franchise, price tag $75,000. On the other hand, you might find the chocolate works is more appealing to you. In this case, it's a $499,000 investment plus inventory. And over here is Cartridge World, another kind of service business, asking price $120,000. So you see the prices range from, in this case, a low of $75,000. I found another one further down the board for $100,000. to as much as $500,000 or more that people will have to invest if they buy an existing franchise. Lots of good reasons for doing that. You might not be cut out to be a startup franchisee where you've got to do everything from scratch. You've got to go find the location. You've got to hire people. You've got to buy the inventory. You've got to know how to meet and greet and bring in customers and keep customers coming back. But with an existing franchise that's already been operating for a number of years, they already have a history. They already have sales. They already have employees and inventory. You're stepping in and taking over that business. Now, these asking prices maybe sound high to you, $500,000 for a franchise. On the other hand, these franchisees will have to demonstrate to you by showing you the performance history for the last 3 to 5 years of their business. So if they can prove to you that they can justify a $500,000 asking price or a $100,000 resale price, you've got evidence in black and white right in front of you. This may be the way for you to get into franchising. Not everybody is cut out for franchising. Not everybody is cut out to be a startup franchisee. If franchising is right for you, but the startup is not right for you, the resale may be the way to go. This is John Hayes at the International Franchise Expo. Tune in to my podcast at howtobuyafranchise.com.